In this video, we'll be telling you the difference between low-value and high-value women. Men don't want to be with low-value women. This type of woman weighs her partner down and doesn't add any real value to the relationship. In most cases, low-value women come off as needy and desperate. They always need attention and can't spend a day without seeing their man. To put it simply, a high-value woman is someone who knows her worth. If you're looking for a quick way to differentiate between a low-value and high-value woman, here's everything you need to be on the lookout for. Number 1. Availability. Taking time out for your partner can be a good way to show that you like them, but if she's free all the time, then it can be a big sign that she's a low-value woman. Being available all the time shows that you're not doing much with your life. Anyone with no hobbies, ambitions, or goals is likely to be free throughout the day. And get this, being too available for everyone also shows a high level of insecurity. Low-value women are always free to join plans at the last minute, whereas high-value women respect their time a lot more than that. In fact, a high-value woman is rarely ever available. Everyone around her knows that they need to ask her beforehand if they want to meet her. If you text a high-value woman at 6 p.m. asking if she's free after work, the answer is likely to be no. Even if a high-value woman is spending a relaxing evening by herself, she still isn't available for others. That relaxing evening is her way to unwind, so she doesn't let anyone stand between her mental peace during those hours. If you're a man who wants to avoid dating a low-value woman, then you need to see whether she's always free for you. If you text her asking to hang out late at night, does she respond within a minute? Number 2. Paying the bills. Another huge difference between high and low-value women is how they behave when the bill arrives. If you're on a date with a woman, notice how she acts when ordering food. Is she picking out the most expensive options because she expects you to pay for her? This low-quality woman will make no effort to chip in or give a tip to the servers. So why would you want to marry a woman who brings nothing to the table? Low-quality women chase a luxury lifestyle without doing anything for it. They don't want to become rich themselves, so they choose to date a rich man who will pay for everything. They think dating someone who's rich will give them the lifestyle of their dreams, so all their time and effort goes into finding a wealthy man. Now, a high-value woman is the exact opposite. She doesn't let others pay for her, so she works hard to afford the lifestyle she wants for herself. Even when dating, wealth isn't a considerable factor for a high-value woman. Instead of focusing on how rich you are, a high-value woman will be more concerned about your manners and personality traits. While low-value women have an entitled mentality, high-value women know their own worth. Number 3. Carrying herself. The way a woman carries herself can reveal everything about her. The next time you're out on a date, consider how the woman is walking in a pair of heels. Now, walking poorly in heels isn't about walking style. It's so much more than that. Lifestyle and relationship coaches say that a woman who walks like a chimp in heels is very superficial. She thinks quick fixes like heels can make her look attractive. Even though she knows she doesn't look good in heels, she'd still wear them instead of putting in the effort to learn how to carry herself. This shows that she prefers to sweep her problems under the carpet instead of addressing them. On the flip side, a high-value woman will take the time to look truly feminine. She knows how to walk in heels, wears clothes that show off her best parts, and carries herself with grace. Even if a high-value woman isn't comfortable wearing high heels, she'd rather practice how to walk in them instead of limping her way through the night. What we mean to say here is that a high-value woman is always careful about how she looks to others. She wants to put her best traits out there and leaves no stone unturned when it comes to being classy and graceful. Number 4. Manners. A woman's manners can immediately tell you whether she's low value or high value. Manners can include many things, but a few telltale signs are how much she checks her phone and how she treats waiters. If you're on a date and she's constantly checking her phone, then that simply shows that she's out of tune with the rest of the world. All she cares about is her superficial presence on social media. In fact, she's probably trying to look busy while she scrolls through her Instagram feed for the 100th time today. When a woman picks up her phone phone during a conversation. She simply doesn't understand basic etiquette and social norms. That's enough to show you that she's a low-value woman. A high-value woman knows that human connection is more important than her phone. When she schedules a date, she doesn't feel the need to check her phone repeatedly because she wants to get to know the person in front of her. And get this, a high-value woman will always treat others with respect. She doesn't judge others based on their social status. This means she's always kind to waiters and makes sure to leave a tip before exiting the restaurant. These basic manners can make all the difference between a high and low-value woman. Number 5. Building connections. Brené Brown famously said, "We are here to connect," and we couldn't agree more. Human beings are social animals who thrive on emotional connections with other people. But guess what? A low-value woman doesn't understand that. She doesn't care enough to make genuine connections with anyone. In fact, her main motive is to be liked by everybody to boost her own self-esteem. If a woman doesn't care about getting to know you on the first date, then she's low-value. This type of woman won't be bothered about her human compatibility with you. She's probably more concerned about what car you drive and your bank balance than your personality. A high-value woman is someone who listens and cares about the people around her. She's always willing to talk about her career goals, passions, and the future. In fact, a high-value woman might steer the conversation to make you talk about your ambitions. If you're trying to find a woman to spend the rest of your life with, then she needs to be compassionate enough to care about you. Low-value women don't bother putting in the effort to build connections with others, but a high-value woman will only be focused on making a strong emotional bond with you. Number 6. Hobbies and passions. Some women take pride in doing nothing all the time. All they do is sit around and sleep throughout the day. These are the telltale signs of a low-value woman. If a woman is lazy all the time, then it shows that she doesn't care about her personal development. She doesn't have any hobbies or passions, and she doesn't want to do anything productive with her life. This type of woman is used to controlling her own life and would rather let a low-quality man take ownership of her problems. In fact, if you date a woman like this, you'll see that she always expects you to do something to entertain her. The truth is that boredom is an unattractive trait. It's usually a sign of deeper issues and personality problems, like constantly needing reassurance and not having any personal goals. On the flip side, a high-value woman has a wide variety of goals and ambitions. Her hobbies show what a diverse person she is, so she tries to be an all-rounder as often as possible. Apart from her career, she would also be focused on sports, side hustles, and spend time with her friends and family. A high-value woman is someone who has a well-rounded life apart from her relationship. Number 7. Social media presence. Another big difference between low-value and high-value women is their social media presence. If a girl always needs attention from her Instagram followers, then she's simply low-value. This kind of woman finds her value from the number of likes and followers she has. She relies on other people for validation, which shows her fixed mindset. If you don't know how to spot a low-value woman like this, start noticing what she posts on social media. Is she updating her followers about where she's going and what she's eating throughout the day? That only shows that she doesn't have anything better to do. Low-value women also love posting gym photos after a workout, bathroom selfies, and try to come off richer than they really are. The truth is that a high-value woman doesn't care about her social media presence at all. In fact, the only reason she has an Instagram account is to keep in touch with friends and family across the globe. In most cases, high-value women don't post too much on social media. Even if they do, they don't give too many details about where they're going, who they're meeting, and what they're doing. Number 8. Looks and appearance. This might sound shallow, but a woman's appearance can tell you whether she's low value or high value. The reason behind this isn't what she eats, but her whole lifestyle. A high value woman tries to eat healthy and exercise as much as possible because it's the key to productivity. Research shows that exercising early in the morning helps you work more effectively throughout the day, and that's the mantra high value women have in their lives. If a woman is always eating junk and not exercising, it shows that she doesn't care enough to become a better version of herself. herself. Instead of putting in the effort to improve her lifestyle, she'd rather sit around and be lazy all day. A low-value woman also doesn't care about how she looks. She isn't bothered about what clothes she wears and whether she looks feminine or not. Now, the truth is that men want to be with feminine women. They like it when a woman dresses up for a date and wears jewelry that makes her look prettier. You'll always see a high-value woman looking put together, but a low-value one will be all over the place. That's one of the key differences between a high and low-value woman. Number 9, motivation. Before we go, we need to tell you that a high-value woman is super motivated. She knows that she's in control of her life, so she needs to have an actionable plan to make her dreams come true. In fact, high-value women are driven and career-minded. They're constantly trying to become better versions of themselves to gain a better lifestyle. Unfortunately, low-value women aren't anything like that. This type of woman is too lazy to work or get a job. Instead of working on herself, she'd rather let others take care of her because she's too pretty to work. Low-value women are also super materialistic, so it's important to stay as far away from them as possible. And that's a wrap for this video. Do you know any differences between high and low value women? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out other videos on our channel. Click now to watch.